Hey y'all, so I'm back. I'm back with a part two. I ended the last video a little short. I had to take a few phone calls that I have, some business phone calls that I had to take really quick. But I'm back with the video of the last video, part two of 5 things you need to know about a new narcissist supply. And this is with mental illness on YouTube. You could definitely follow his page. Welcome to Shireen's World. I'm sorry about that, but yes, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you know anyone that's in a situation, please share my channel to them, whether they're a victim, a survivor, or maybe just someone that needs to understand what domestic violence and narcissist personalities, what they are. So, yeah, we're going to get into this video, and it's called 5 Things You Need to Know About the New Supply. And this is on mental illness page. So, I'm going to get back into the video all over again because my last live ended short, and we're going to go from there. I may not talk through some of it because, like I said, I already started some of this video. But once I get towards the end, I am going to do my commentary on it and things like that. I'm a survivor of domestic violence and narcissist abuse, and I'm just up here spreading awareness.
Self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammond, better known as mental illness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist and use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, like myself, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about 5 things about the narcissist new supply, new relationship partner, whatever you're going to call them, new heathen, whatever name y'all got for them. Before we hop into today's episode, y'all, make sure you subscribe to my monthly newsletter email list. The link is in the description.
Guys, make sure y'all go subscribe to mental illness page. I'm telling you, he is diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, and he actually went to counseling to get the help. So if you follow his page, he'll probably break it all down to you on his page about, about him. So yeah.
Every video podcast. Yes, I do. You don't want to miss out on the thing I have coming up. Kids book, my personal book, courses, one-on-ones in person, all this type of stuff coming up. Now, coaching in person, not one-on-ones, like workshops in person. Sorry. Also online workshops too. But yeah, narcissistic, toxic people, and the narcissist new supply. 5 things about the narcissist new supply, y'all. So the first thing about the new supply that you might want to know is sometimes they just serve as a placeholder. Like we all know, or most people would know, that narcissists don't like being by themselves. We just don't. Like that's something narcissistic people like. The consensus would say that most people will understand that narcissists don't like being by themselves. So if that's the
So if you're in a situation, like if you got out the situation and you look back, like I said before, you start learning like they really don't like to be by themselves. So stay alert. Stay alert about them. Read up on what they do, especially the ones that don't go get help. That's the problem.
when that's the case, when a narcissist doesn't like being by themselves, you see how it would make sense for that narcissistic person or that toxic person to just need to move on quickly to find somebody else until they can get you back in their life. You see what I'm saying? They don't ever fully let you go. They like if you kick them out or you break up with them or whatever, and they move on quickly. It doesn't mean that they're in love with the new person. Sometimes they still want to get back to you, but they don't want to be by themselves. So they just like they might try to hide their new supply. You see what I'm saying? There's some other stuff coming up here pretty soon. But sometimes the new supply is just a placeholder. They literally just are with them. So they don't have to be by themselves. And sometimes if you got the real bummy narcissist, they with a new supply that just lets them move in or live with them very quickly, whatever it is, the situation is. Get the cheeks up quickly, get the cheeks, whatever it is, y'all, in this situation. Sometimes the new supply is literally just a placeholder. That's how it goes in these
And
spaces, right?
that's sad.
Like, they become placeholders and whatnot, and that's what it is. They serve as placeholders so the narcissist can try to get you back. So if the narcissist does successfully get you back and has a placeholder new supply, the new supply is still a placeholder, y'all. The new supply, they don't.
Now that's crazy. If you listen to my last video, that is absolutely crazy. It's sad. And then you have these people that's just walking around amongst us. I call them little demons because that's what they are. They're just walking around amongst us, and they're out here using people for their own gain and their own benefit. And it's absolutely sad. Like, I don't understand why these people just can't go get help. But here I am, as a survivor, bringing awareness, letting everybody know, like, this is what a narcissist is. So if you don't know, like, before I didn't know what's a narcissist. Okay, but then you start figuring it out, and after a while you be like, oh, okay. But these people don't go get help. They don't go seek counseling. They don't go seek therapy. So what is the point? It's just a revolving door. And like I said before, they have women like when they get caught up in the situation, they have you out there looking crazy. They say whatever to these women to have you looking like the crazy one. When all along they using all these people. And I told y'all before, I got the answers that I needed. So I know. Like they're out there using all these women. And it's sad just for their own gain and benefit. And when you tell them no, you got to get these kind of actions from them. Listen, these I don't understand though. I'm happy I got out that situation because it's a like a mental type of thing. Messes with your mental. So that's why I tell everybody when you coming out these type of situations, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's a narcissistic relationship, when you're coming out of these situations, you must get counseling, you must seek therapy. Like that is a must. Until you feel better. Because these people are not. And then you just go no contact after that. Don't contact them. Don't feed into their mess. Don't feed into their hoovering or whatever they talking about. Listen, I heard it all. You know, whatever it is, don't feed into it.
Don't necessarily just because they get you back doesn't mean that they'll let the new supply go. Because sometimes you'll be the placeholder. You see what I'm saying? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You be the placeholder in this situation right here. So you have to cut that and break that out right there. The number two thing about the narcissist new supply is they sometimes y'all they might not know about you. Surprise! It's crazy. Isn't it? Sometimes the narcissist, the new supply, doesn't know you exist. They don't know anything about you as the main supplier, the spouse, the relationship partner. They don't know anything about you. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of narcissists, y'all, like to lie. They like to hide their true self. They like to create concoct these new stories or these new lies and these new lives in order to have they be living double, triple lives. Like,
So yeah, so they that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. And if you want to continue to sit there and deal with that, that's just what they do. You're gonna just see the same revolving door, same story, sob story. They take them back. They're gonna figure out another way, but they still have them supplies in the cut. So whatever they was telling you, oh, I'm gonna do better. Oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. All that. Listen, it's actions. They still gonna have them supplies in the cut. It's no point of dealing with this type of people. Once you realize what you're dealing with, you might as well get yourself as far as way. Because like I said, they can get dangerous. You have something that get very dangerous. You may have to put water protections on them. You have to get far away. And it's sad.
lies. They live their own lives. I was just like, what am I saying? Yeah, so the new supply, they hide. They hide you from the new supply. The new supply doesn't know about you sometimes, y'all. And this is not me trying to justify anything. I'm just saying the new supply doesn't always know. I talked to a woman today. Well, not today, a couple days ago. Talked to her a couple days ago. She's like, just happened to go through her partner's phone and saw that he was messaging another woman. She called another woman. And the woman's like, oh yeah, he's married. What? No. And she sent the screenshots, all kinds of stuff. What he was to do was lying his ass off, saying he wasn't married. He had been divorced for years. He was living with a roommate. Y'all, the new spot doesn't always
Oh, that's what they do to get what they want.
know that you exist. And then again, I'm not going to justify anything or the behaviors, what you should do next. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you should give the narcissist either because they lied about you existing. You had to hit it for double, triple life. But then sometimes the narcissist is fly. It doesn't know that you exist. Then that's just how it goes sometimes right there, y'all. Um, number three, the number three thing is warning, warning the supply might not help your case out, y'all. Because sometimes being realistic, warning them like you can share all.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Okay, this is how situations occur. This is how people go, and a lot of people get hurt. People, all of that. Don't ever call up no other woman, any of them situations. Don't do none of that, you know. You deal with your situation straight with that person that you have a problem with. I ain't got time to be calling no next woman about anything about nothing. I'm gonna deal with you because you are the one that's out here saying whatever. So if I catch you in the street and I'm out of my business and I see you in the street and you with somebody else and you get caught, I don't got time to come in and attack no other women. I'm looking at you because you is the one that's out and about doing whatever you're doing. But at the end of the day, when these situations occur, some of them get very violent. They put their hands on it. Okay? Yeah. August 3rd. I remember. They get violent and they put their hands on it. Okay, August 3rd, 2025. They definitely get violent and they definitely put their hands on it. And that is sad. When they out here just doing whatever toxic shit that they're doing, and you could be working, taking care of your business, whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? And these people just lie out the skin of their teeth. You will not know. Oh my gosh, they're so good at it. But after a while, God is gonna, He's gonna open that third eye, baby. And then once that third eye come open, you're alerted. You're very alerted. Trust me. You'll start seeing it all. You'll be ready to go. Ghost. No contact.
All the information that you have available. Like even if they don't know about you, even if they are placeholder, warning them might not change their mind, y'all. Warning them might just like put them on a high alert that you still want them back. So narcissists do supply things that you because you warned them, you just want them to break up with them or leave them alone so you can have them to yourself. You see the word right there? They think you just want them. So they're going to stay, they dig their trenches in harder. So warning the narcissist new supply might actually make them dig their roots in harder in the relationship. Because guess what, y'all? Sometimes the narcissist has told them about you. Sometimes the narcissist has already painted this picture about you being
Yeah.
horrible, or you being
Oh yeah.
manipulative, or you being toxic, or
Hmm.
you being aggressive, or you being just who you are. You see, they paint this picture of you being a horrible person,
Absolutely.
or you
And I can speak from experience. I could definitely speak on that one. Like I said, my narcissistic ex probably told people stuff, whatever, to make himself look good. He was making himself look good. You understand me? And that's sad. That's disgusting, actually.
or you being crazy. They tell you, oh, I'm treat me good. You know what? I've been married for a long time. Me and my husband are disconnected. They lie. They like, damn, the nurse be lying. They need prepping new supplies and all. They prep them.
Hmm.
They prep them for toxic surgery. That's what they be doing sometimes. Y'all. They prep them for this.
Yeah, like that lady that almost got her 3,000 taken away from her and her kids, man. Hmm. Listen, I was up here spreading awareness, ladies and gentlemen.
Toxicity sometimes in this space with them. But that happens a lot of times, y'all. The narcissist warning them might not help. Warning them might make things worse and put them on high alert. And warning them, this is the great thing about it, how this happens to y'all. Warning them could sometimes put you in actual danger. Not because the new supply is going to hurt you, but because the new supply might tell your partner, and then your partner comes back and your base partner or current partner, whatever they are, they come back and try to harm you for ruining what they had going on. They get it.
It's crazy work. That's crazy. Y'all hear that? Narcissists? These narcissists is out here doing demon work out here. Ladies, please don't be out here fighting on other women out here for no man. It ain't worth it. I'm sorry. I don't care what the situation is. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
They get angry and rage out on you. for trying to ruin what they have going on the side. Which sounds horrible, but it happens, y'all. I promise you it happens.
It happens. Like I said, August 3rd, 2025. That actually happened. Actually happened. Yeah.
It's toxic as hell.
And I'm quite sure you ladies out there and gentlemen out there, I'm quite sure you know, it happened to you, whether you got out that situation or if you're in the situation and you're hearing this, keep your antennas up and get yourself out that situation. Get a safety plan, find an advocate, call 911, go to family court, follow order protection on them. Whatever you got to do, get yourself out of that. There's a lot of help out here if you're in a situation.
Hell is terrible, but it does happen. Um, Number four, sometimes the new supply, guess what? Knows about you. They know exactly about you. Um, they know about you, and they don't. They think they're
Mm-mm.
better than you. They sometimes the new supply knows about
But
you,
they
knows
getting
your
you.
weakness, knows everything. They might be your friend. The new supply
Tell
might be your
you.
friend or your family member. They knows they absolutely knows about you. They absolutely knows that you exist. They absolutely knows who you are. They just think they're more qualified for this person, or they deserve this person more than you. They might just think they're better than you. They might absolutely just feel like that they are better than you in every single way. They're more qualified to handle this person. No matter if this is your best friend in the world, y'all, and they've seen you be abused. They've seen you get cheated on. They've seen you get black eyes. They're cheating with the person. You said they're cheating. They're helping the person cheating. They see you with black eyes. They see you get stolen from. They see you get treated badly. But somehow, somehow in their mind, they convince themselves that like, look, I'm better than they are. You know what I mean? I'm better than you. I deserve, or they deserve this person more. They can treat them better. Like it won't happen to me. That's what their mindset. I'm so much better than you that this won't happen to me. That's what happens. That's what goes on sometimes, y'all. I am so much better than you that I know this won't happen to me. This what happens when this. Like I said, this can absolutely be your friend. This can absolutely be your family member. It is just yeah, y'all. Something, and they also might be a narcissist. They might also be narcissistic themselves, or toxic themselves. Not
Absolutely.
just the narcissist being toxic here. You got two narcissists against you now. You ain't. But yeah. So number five, y'all. Just because the narcissist moves on to this person doesn't mean that they are better than you.
Yeah, it is.
The new supply is being love bombed. It doesn't mean because they moved on to somebody else. It doesn't mean that they are better than you. It doesn't mean that they treat them better than you. It doesn't mean that person overall change. It doesn't mean that they're changing for the new supply, y'all. We all know. If you're new here, the cycle of narcissistic toxic relationships, or narcissistic toxic abuse, goes love bombing, love bombing, devalue, discard, maybe and Hoover. You see what I'm saying? Love bombing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that.
You were seeing them treat the new supply better than they treated you, or giving the new supply everything that you asked
They're
for,
love bombing
doing, or hugging them, kissing them in the new supply, doing whatever, doing all this other stuff. They are love bombing the new supply. You see what I'm saying?
to
They
get
are
what they
love bombing
want.
the new relationship partner. You're witnessing the love bombing phase, y'all. Is it? This is the mindset right here. Just because the narcissist moved on to new supply, it doesn't mean like the grass is greener on the other side of the
It
fence.
ain't.
Sometimes, y'all, it's just different grass. You see what I'm saying? You can Kentucky blue and that's crabgrass. Whatever you, I don't know grass types. Y'all some grass experts. What's good grass? What's bad grass? What's high quality? What's low quality? You see what I'm saying? You or Kentucky blue. I just know that from I think liar. No. From Dick and Jane. Whatever grass they had, they got repossessed. That you are that type of grass, and they narcissistic supply someone else. Um, but you're seeing the love on their face. And also, y'all, longevity does not mean happiness. Longevity does not mean just because a relationship has went on for a long time doesn't mean it's a good relationship. I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of people get that twisted up right there.
And they get stuck in it.
So they must be happy. That does not mean that those two things do not have to be mutually inclusive. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset of it all. Just because they're treating the new person better doesn't mean that you are a worse person. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you deserve less. You know what I mean? So I hope these five lists, if I missed something about the new spot, add in the comment section what you think I missed. You know what I mean? I can do another one this week.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're dealing with this type of situation, it's best to just, get yourself out of that situation. It is definitely best to get yourself out. Like I said, I have so much information on my community wall. I have so much information on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is a page that help out survivors. I spread awareness up there as well. It's for domestic violence and narcissistic relationships I survived. So I share information up there as well, a lot of information. So yeah, my whole goal is just to come up here and, you know, do what I gotta do, bring that awareness. And if, any of these videos, if you're basically in any of these situations, please reach out to an advocate, reach out to the hotline number, reach out, just reach out to somebody, a counselor, peer mentor about your situation. Because there are safety ways to get yourself out of that, especially if you're dealing with someone that, very abusive. Like I said in my last video that I ended, a little earlier, if you are in the New York State area, which is Boone County area, and you're going through some situation like this, you can always reach out to the RISE program, the crimes victim advocates. You could reach out to them. There's a lot of places that you can reach out to. Just pick up that phone. You can also reach me on Facebook if you just need someone to talk to as well. Yes, so I'm gonna head up out of here. Thank you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate every last one of you that have subscribed to my channel. And also, if you're coming from Facebook, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys for following. And if you know someone that's in a situation and they just need someone to listen to figure out what's going on with this type of stuff, domestic violence and narcissists, please share my videos with them. And also, I did some videos this morning. Make sure y'all go back, watch those videos I did this morning as well. So thank you and welcome to Shireen's World. Have a good day, everyone.
House too quiet, heart too loud. Thought I'd die there. Look at me now, yeah. Keys in the door, I froze in the kitchen. Breath so thin, could've sworn I was missing. Purple on my skin, but my soul stayed vivid. You said you're mine, and I whispered I'm living. Phone in the drawer, but I mapped my escape. Cash in the book, just in case, just in case. Prayed on the floor, I'm not built to break. Packed one bag, walked out, didn't shake. I'm stronger than before. You can't lock me in that wall. Every bruise became my armor. Every tear just made me sharper. I'm stronger than before. You won't chain me to that door. I was hurt, but now I'm harder. Still soft, still love, just smarter. Yeah, courtroom cold.